Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. Getting the nod in this one, Chase Anderson. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Here's Francisco Lindor. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Anderson ready to work. Late swing, foul to the left. In the air, right field. Castro settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a very patient lineup we're going to see. They've got the most walks of any team in the league, so that's a big part of their approach as an offensive unit.
Boog, and when you can do that, the amount of pressure that can put on the pitcher, making him grind through every hitter so much that he's got to think about when you got base runners on and a good hitter at the plate. And so free base runners, they're going to happen when you have hitters like this. Up to the pitchers to figure out a way to have better command and make sure that they can get some outs when they do get a base runner double play. But when you have a team like this, very difficult to stop.
Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, 0-2 now. On the ground, right side. Jones to first. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's in there. It's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. That ends the frame. Down in order go the Mets. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark and towing the slab in this one, David Peterson.
Oh, this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. The wind and the pitch. And that one is inside ball one. And here it comes. Called strike right there. The 1-1. That's ripped to right down the line. Coming on is Pham to make the play. One away. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Charlie Blackmon.
This guy's been a very consistent performer at the plate this year. Top 5 in batting average in the National League. And I tell you what, you got to be good, but you also have to be a little bit lucky. And he's been both, spraying balls all over the yard.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Ball one on a pitch inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out.
Batting third, the catcher, Elias.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Elias Diaz. First pitch just misses. And he pumps it a strike. Line drive. Canna makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Denver, here's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That's a strike. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all. The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the righty deals. This ball's chopped on the ground. Tovar. And that takes care of Alonso.
That is it. The third baseman, Brett Beatty.
And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That one misses. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Daniel Vogelback now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. The pitch. And they're at the knees. 0-2. Second inning here, no score. Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And a base hit into right center field. Here's Mark Canha. And that one hammered. That's back into the bleachers and gone. Mark Canha takes him deep, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make it impact. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now here is Francisco Alvarez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Tommy Pham. That to right. Castro makes the catch, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a pitch. In for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. And that's out number 1 on a tough play. Randall Grichuk now. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. That one catches the zone, 0-1. And now the lefty in the air, center field. Nimmo has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Harold.
2 outs, base is empty. Harold Castro stands in. That's in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Lindor under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now it's Frankie Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond. And this guy is at the top of the list. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Gets down, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Grounded out his first time. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's 1 down.
Now back, the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Grounded out his first time up. McNeil in his 5th season, a career batting average over 300, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. That one missed. Line drive caught. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Nolan Jones. Peterson back to work. And that's too high. That's in there. Strike 1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
The pitch. And a count 1-2. Kicks and fires. Got it by him for the K.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
So digging in, Alan Trejo. 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. And that's in there for strike 1. Trejo, 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. 0-1 now. And fouled off. Bounced up the middle. Throw to first is in time. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The shortstop, Ezekiel.
2 outs, base is empty. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. In there for strike one.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
The pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Nimmo has it sized up. And that is that. Rockies are down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. The pitch. Ball one there. Check swing. He went. And the count even at 1. And the right-hander deals. Late swing, fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now he breaks his bat. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that ball is out of here. All muscle to center field, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Daniel Vogelback at the plate. Swings through that one, 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. Bounced out to short. Tovar. In plenty of time to first. That's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Mark Canha.
And the batter now, Mark Canha. He's already homered in this one. Popped up. Trejo under it. And makes the grab. And that's the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom four, now it's Charlie Blackmon.
Rockies, the designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
The wide to kick the pitch. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Short hop liner, handled it short. Gathers and throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, Jurickson.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And here it comes. Popped up right side. Alvarez settles under this one. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The catcher, number 35.
2 outs, base is empty. Elias Diaz digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. First offering misses the mark. There's a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. The right-hander back to work. And ball 1.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And that one in the air center field. Brings it in, and there's 1 away.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Tommy Pham getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time. And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air, right field. Castro moving under it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Kicks and deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1, 2, 3. Nothing doing for the Mets. But they lead at 3-0. Back here at Coors Field, digging in, Ryan McMahon.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Bounce to the right. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's the center fielder, Randall Grichuk. Flied out his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Nimmo has it sized up. And there's two down.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold.
So in now for Colorado, Harold Castro. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Denver, and now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Anderson back to work. This one lifted in the air, left field. Profar makes the grab, one away.
The batter number 1, second baseman,
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. In the air, out towards left center. And it drops in. Runner on at first with one gone. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. In for a strike. 0-1. Alonso in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he's a 2-time home run derby champion. And a pitch. And there's the strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
McNeil over at first with one away. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Got him swinging.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Beatty stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Righty delivers, and it's even up. Swings through that one for strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. One hit, one left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Mets 3 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's Nolan Jones.
The first baseman, Nolan Jones.
And he deals. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The wind and the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Up the middle. Tosses to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Alan Trejo digging in for the Rockies. That's in there.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So up next, Ezequiel Tovar. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one's in there. Strike one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Canna makes the grab for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So the batting order turns over. There's Chuck Nasty. Blackman, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, Booth, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
And a pitch. And another ball.
One strike.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's a hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Trejo coming home. He'll score easily. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
So digging in, Jurickson Profar. There's a strike. Blackman at second with 2 down. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. Nimmo fires it to the plate. Safe at the plate. And now they trail by 1.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Bounce to the left side. They take the force out, and the inning is over. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 3 and the Rockies 2. Welcome back. And now the DH, Daniel Vogelback.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Brent Suter.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Oh, and 2 now. On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now back, left fielder, Mark Canha.
And now it's going to be Mark Canha, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And a foul ball. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. A little bit low.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And now it's 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
The catcher, number
Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez.
Alvarez.
Slapped foul. Two outs. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one's carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to the lead. It's 4-2.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
2 outs, nobody on. Now here is Tommy Pham. Liner, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Nimmo in the box now. Takes strike 1. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Pham over at second. Lindor on at first with 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Into center, base hit, headed for the plate. The throw home, but it's offline. He will score, and they're up by 3. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering is fouled back. First and second, 2 down. That's out to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 6-2.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
And now it's the polar bear. Alonso. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jake Bird.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Nimmo around third. He will score. It's 7-2.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now at the plate, Brett Beatty. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Two on, 2 outs. Out to short. Zips it to first. That's the 3rd out. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 7 and the Rockies 2. Bottom of the inning, and now Ryan McMahon.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
So up next, Randall Grichuk. And that's in there for strike 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Hit hard, base hit.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Harold Castro digging in for the Rockies. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Grichuk leads off first with 1 away. And there's a foul ball. Ground ball left side, could be two. Quick feed to second for one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Rockies 2. We're at the top of the eighth. Here's Daniel Vogelbach.
The designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach.
Here comes a pitch. That one ripped left field. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Daniel Vogelbach leaves the yard, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-2.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
And next for the Mets, Mark Canha. In there for strike one. Righty to the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the righty deals. Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking for the strikeout. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. In the air out towards right center. It falls in, and that's a knock.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away, and it might have been the right call to hold him at first.
Man at first with one gone. Tommy Pham up now for the Mets. 0-1.
0-1.
At the belt and fires. And that's through there for a strike. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Justin Lawrence. This guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 61, Justin Lawrence.
Fought off foul. And the 0-1. There's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And takes low for ball 1. Right-handed reliever keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a rocket out to left. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. John Curtis taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
46, John Curtis.
And here is Nolan Jones. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
The batter, number 13.
Alan Trejo digging in for the Rockies. There's a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Jones on at first. Nobody out. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a bouncer. Lindor. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop,
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. That's in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now this is in the air down the line. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's Colorado's DH, Charlie Blackmon. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Runner at second here, one gone. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add a pair. It's 8-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound. He's been so good against lefties.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets. Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Next for Colorado, Jurickson Profar. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And here it comes. Action in the Mets bullpen. Brooks Raley appears to be getting loose. Hunter getting loose as well. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. And there's 2 down.
The catcher, number 35.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Oh, 0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now an 8-5 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now, Brandon Nimmo. And a pitch. Lawrence, in his 2nd season, 28 years old. And he was born in Panama. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to their lead. It's 9-5. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets.
That's
Ball one, no strikes. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. In the air, right side. Castro settles underneath it, and it's caught for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. There's a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That one ripped, but foul. Righty delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Lined, and that's a base hit.
The batter, the third baseman, Brett.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Alonso leads off first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Next pitch is outside. Line drive to short and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. Daniel Vogelback up now for the Mets.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
That's to third. And it gets by him. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So two down. Now the left fielder, Mark Canha. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Alonso is waved home. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's now 10-5.
Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now the catcher up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Kicks and deals. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first. Third out. They put 2 on the board on 4 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mets 10 and the Rockies 5. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Dennis Santana.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Movement in the bullpen. Tommy Hunter up and loosening in the pen. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Grichuk, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And he deals. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Now 3-0. And the right-hander deals. There's a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Canna pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 30,
Harold Castro, the next to hit. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, he keeps the hitting streak going with that 9th inning knock right there. Coming through under pressure, and not the ideal way to get the job done, Boog, but it works.
You know, only once during DiMaggio's famous hitting streak did he wait till the 9th inning to extend it. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and the best thing to do is get that thing out of the way early. No doubt about it. You can move on with the game. Otherwise, you start gripping the bat a little tighter as the game progresses towards the end.
Castro, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 10 runs, 18 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Around the 180, I ain't politicking, I ain't kissing no baby. She devil on my doorstep being so
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting out in the NL West, the Mets got 18 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 10-5. Oswald Peraza had 3 hits in the game, driving in 3, helping the Yankees win over the Padres 4-2. Tony Gonsolin collected win number 2 on the year as the Dodgers bested the Rays 8-2. The Milwaukee Brewers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 5-4. Lourdes Gurriel drove in 3, leading the Diamondbacks to a victory over the Red Sox 7-2. The Atlanta Braves grabbed 13 hits in the game as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 7-0. Joey Votto picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame, helping the Reds down the Cubs 4-1. The Baltimore Orioles got 18 hits as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 9-0. The St. Louis Cardinals set 3 balls into the seats as they pounded the Guardians 7-0. The Detroit Tigers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they dismantled the White Sox 10-3. The Royals put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Nats 4-1. The Blue Jays got 11 hits overall as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-5. The Marlins got 18 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 12-6. Kyle Tucker launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Astros downed Oakland 13-5. The Mariners launched 3 home runs as they plundered the Pirates 8-1. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.